Great.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, what is a job interview going to look like in English? The interviewer will introduce himself and give a rundown of the interview structure. They will inquire about the candidate's experiences. They will go over the specific job requirements and the salary range. Will open the floor to candidate questions. Open the floor means that they will say that you can ask them questions. Open the floor is a phrasal verb. It doesn't mean that they're actually open the floor. It means that they're saying it's okay for you to ask us questions now. They will conclude the meeting with practical information and future steps. So, here is an example of a job interview using English with Ellie, which is, it used to be called English for Everyone. And after this video, please let me know if you cannot hear it. After this video, we will talk about what they did and what they said.
Build a website you love
Can you hear it?
with Wix. For your words,
Here we go.
Hello, Mrs. Stevens. My name is Jane Phillips. I'm the Personnel Director.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
According to your resume, you have several years of office experience.
Yes, I've had over 10 years experience.
Tell me about your qualifications.
I can type over 100 words per minute. I'm proficient in many computer programs. I have excellent interpersonal skills. I am well organized, and I'm a very fast learner.
I see that you have excellent references. Do you have any questions about the position?
Yes. What are the responsibilities in this position?
We're looking for someone to supervise 2 office clerks, handle all the correspondence, arrange meetings, and manage the front office. Have you had any supervisory experience?
Yes. I supervised 3 administrators in my last position. What are the office hours, Mrs. Phillips?
8:30 to 4:30, with an hour off for lunch. What are your salary expectations, Mrs. Stevens?
I expect to be paid the going rate for this type of position. Can you tell me about the benefits you offer?
Yes, we provide full medical and dental coverage, a pension plan, and a 3-week holiday per year.
That's very generous. When is the position available?
We're hoping the successful applicant can start at the beginning of next month. We'll finish our interviews tomorrow and make a decision by the weekend. We'll contact you next week.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I hope to hear from you soon.
Thanks for coming in to see us, Mrs. Stevens.
All right, so that is an example of a job interview in English. Any questions about that?
¿Cómo haces
All right,
tu preparación?
so let's talk about how do you prep for an interview. First steps. What do you need to prepare? You need to update your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Do you guys have a LinkedIn?
Yes, I have LinkedIn.
Okay. If you do, great. Make sure that that it stays updated. If you don't, it's a really good idea to get one because that's often the first place employer look to see if you are a fit for the position. Make sure that you update business cards if you have them. Although most people don't have business cards unless they are already part of a company. Make sure that you write cover letters. This part is important because you have your resume and you have your application, but it's a good idea to write a cover letter just explaining who you are and why you want the position. This is important for people who want to stand out from the other applicants in before a job interview. Also lets the job know you actually care about where you work, that you're not just sending 100 applications. Prepare your list of references. Those are the people that you wouldn't mind the interviewer calling to make sure that you are who you say you are. For example, if you say, I am an engineer with 5 years experience, then make sure you have people that can call and confirm that they can call and confirm that you are an engineer, right? That they've worked with you before. Make sure that you have obtained recommendations if the job requires them. Not many jobs require recommendations. Mock interviews. That just means practice interviewing. It feels silly, but the more comfortable you are at answering interview questions, the more likely the position. Finally, find out who the interviewer is, if possible. Do some research about the person you'll be speaking to, okay? Check out their background on LinkedIn and find out what is their background. Have something in common with the interviewer that you can connect with so that they can remember you later. Have to decide who has the job. This can also help you anticipate what types of questions to ask or show you some common denominators you might have. Common denominators is another word for what you have in common. Maybe you both are in the same city. Maybe you both have a similar work background. You can who scheduled the interview for you. They might refuse you, but there's no harm in asking. Timing matters. This is not something that you have much control over, but research shows that interviews have many more positive results when they take place earlier. If you are given a choice on what time you would like to interview, try to interview as early in the day as possible. You have no control of the weather, but studies show that interviews go well when the weather is good. If at all possible, try to ask for an early appointment, and maybe, if asked, choose a date that looks like it's going to have good weather. This is really important. Make sure that you go over your resume. Before you even turn in a resume, make sure that it's updated and that you know what it says. Many of us who have over 10 years experience might forget some of the things that's on our resume. So it's a good idea to look over it and refresh your memory. Sure that you are familiar with your own resume before going into the interview. If you were invited to an interview that have liked something on your resume, you are probably going to be asked about specific pieces. Be ready to walk them through step by step your recent experience and accomplishments. Try to print out your resume and have a few copies with you, just in case. Think about your previous interviews and questions you were asked. If you've had other interviews, think about what you were asked and what answers the interview seemed to emphasize. Use your post-interview notes. Now, I have a question for you. When you have an interview, do you take notes during the interview, or do you try to remember what was said? I'm wondering. You can type in chat, or you can come off of mute. When you have an interview, do you like to take notes?
No, I just try to remember.
Yeah, you just try to remember?
Yeah.
I'm the same. I don't usually take notes during the interview. I try to remember what was said. If you were asked multiple questions about a topic, it's likely to be something. Make sure before you go into the interview that you read the job description again. What is mentioned first in the bullets and requirements? What do they mention the most often? What do they emphasize? Practice those topics, since those are the things that are most important to them and the things you're likely to be asked about. I have a question for you. How do you like to prepare for a job interview?
Again, question, teacher.
Sure. How do you like to prepare for a job interview? Do you like to write down things that you want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you try to learn all you can about the company?
Company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I try to learn as much as I can about the company, and I try to look at other job positions that are similar. And if I know someone who works at a similar position, I will ask them what I should know before going into the interview. Prepare for the common questions. Here is one that you will be asked at every job interview. Why are you interested in this job? They don't always want a truthful answer for this. Because if we're being honest, why are you interested in this job? Because you like to have money. That's why. That's the real reason why. But that's not what they want to hear. What they're actually looking for is, do you actually know what this job is about? So, why are you interested in this job? Make sure that you mention the job description. Mention the job description. Try to use the same words as the job description. For example, if you are applying to be an accountant, you can say, I am interested in this job because I have accounting experience and I would enjoy being an accountant for your company. Right?
Yes. And next, this is the job. This is the job I'm very like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Here's another one that you might be asked. why did you choose this career path? So, the career path, what do they mean by that? A career path is the type of career. So, maybe education is a career path. That is, you are a teacher or a principal or a dean. All of that is education career path. Maybe technology is a career path. Maybe you're interested in computers and and fixing computers and things like that. Are you guys not able to unmute?